Hey guys, it's James here again. Welcome back to another video. I hope you are all well. Today we're going to be talking about the book Crush It by Gary Vaynerchuk. A really great book. One that I really enjoyed. I first listened to it on audiobook and then I got the paper copy so I could read it again. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm a big fan of Gary. He's got such a great passion. You know, his hustle inspires me every day. I used to love watching his Daily V, what he'd done back in the day. I watched all his episodes religiously when he first started doing them. Ask Gary V, the lot. He's such an inspirational guy. I love the stories of when he used to go and chop off his neighbours' flowers and sell them back to them and all that. He's brilliant, and his books are real great, and they're so inspiring. They give you so much thought and lessons what you can then take out and use in your life and your business. And that's what we're going to do today. Let's go and talk about some lessons from the book Crush It. Let's get straight into it, guys. Okay, so the first lesson I wanted to talk about from Crush It is the importance of personal branding, what Gary emphasises in the book. You know, not just for entrepreneurs, but anyone looking to succeed in life, you know, to stand out and stick apart from the world. You know, there's a lot of people around, you know, a lot of people trying to do things today, and it's important to be able to set yourself apart. Your personal brand is your combination, your unique combination of skills, experiences, and your personality that sets you apart from others. So, you know, with Gary, you know, he's a very entrepreneurial person. He's got the passion, the hustle, you know, that's all part of his personal brand, things that people know him for. He's the social media guy. He was the guy who got 1 point something million followers on Twitter back when he was running Wine Library. He was the wine guy, you know. It's what people think about when they hear your name. So, you know, with Gary, he was the wine guy. For me, down where I was at one point, I was the boxing guy, because I was doing boxing promotions with a very good friend of mine, Bill. You know, we was doing a lot of boxing promotions, and he's still doing them now. And I'm loving seeing how well he's doing. He's doing amazing. But now, obviously, my dad was always known as the lorry guy and the property guy, and now I'm sort of taking the shoes of that. I'm the new property and the new lorry guy. Hopefully one day, you know, I'm still learning, but we're getting there every day. But your personal brand is so important. As long as you look after that brand, you know, you build that over time. You make sure people know about you for the right reasons, and you know, you build a good reputation for yourself. You're going to have a great personal brand that's going to pay dividends for you throughout your career and your life. Okay, so it can't be a Gary V book without talking about the power of hustle, and that's something that he really does talk about in Crush It. You know, the power of hustle. It just shows it. You know, look at the work that he put in for Wine Library. You know, missed out on loads of things in his life whilst everyone was out partying, doing things. He was there crushing it at Wine Library, and he built it into the powerhouse that it is. You know, then he moved on to doing VaynerMedia, and within a short period of time, he grew that into the one-stop social media shop, you know, that everyone knows about, the digital agency that it is today, the powerhouse, and that's VaynerX with all the different companies he's got below it. That's all come from hustle. And he talks about, you know, you want to seize every opportunity that comes your way, everything that you can do, take advantage of it. You know, grab opportunities with both hands and think, right, I can do this. You know, don't think I haven't got time. We've all got the same 24 hours in the day. It's about what we do with it. Hard work will always trump talent, but you know, when hard work and talent goes together, it's an ultimate recipe for success. But if you keep putting that work in, keep putting the hours in, keep believing in yourself, and just keep hustling away, you will get the success and you will get the results that you want. And Gary is just a great case study and great showcase for the fact that, you know, hustle really does trump it all. If you put that work in, you will achieve and get the results you want. So the next part of the book that I wanted to talk about was Gary talking about the importance and the power of authenticity. You know, in today's world, people are tired of, you know, seeing the same sort of superficial content that's inauthentic, and, you know, the relationships that you know aren't really, you know, authentic and normal. You know, he emphasises the power of, you know, being genuine, authentic, being true to yourself, being true to your values. Because when you're true to that person, you show who you really are. That shines through, and people like authenticity. They like real people. You know, you look on these reality TV shows and who succeeds. You know, the people who try and go in this, you know, you've got Love Island at the moment, for example. You know, you see in the past when people go in, they try and be, you know, the big I am people. They're not, you know, usually are, you know, they're trying to be someone else, and they get found out. You know, the people who are genuine, the nice people, you know, people get compelled to those people, and they listen to them people, and they like them, and they want to, you know, in case of business, you know, they want to work with authentic and genuine people. If you're running a YouTube channel, you know, people want to connect and watch people who they feel are genuine and who feel their values align with them, you know, someone who they like. You know, if you have great authenticity about yourself. You've got no reason why people won't like you. Be you, stay true to your values, be authentic in what you do, and trust me, you'll see the results of it in your work and your interactions with people, you know, across the internet and across life. And of course, you couldn't have a Gary Vee book without talking about social media. Of course, this was back when social media was really just coming through. I think it was 2009 when Gary released this book? Let's have a quick butcher's look. I don't know if it'll even say in here. 2009, yeah. So back when Gary released this book, you know, this was before Facebook had God knows how many users that it says at the end of The Social Network film, which is one of my most favourite films ever. Just to let you guys know. You know, just like back then, social media is just as important today for anyone, you know, if you've got a personal brand or if you're running a business, you know. Even with us, we're a lorry business, social media is important for our branding, you know, for our customers to know who we are, you know, to talk about what we're doing as a company, both with our lorry business and also with our property business, which is something that I'm looking to push through in the future. You know, social media and digital was something that my dad and my uncles at the business was not something they was really interested in doing. You know, my dad's a very anti-social media person, but it's something what he's seen the power of, and he understands, you know, the importance of it, and something we're pushing through now. And every business should be taking advantage of it, and, you know, seeing what platforms they can benefit from the most. Of course, a lot of businesses nowadays, they need to be on TikTok. You know, users' attention is there. If you can grab a user's attention, you know, for 3 to 5 seconds on TikTok and get them to watch, you know, a short video that gets to the point and they want to consume it, you got their attention. It was like Snapchat was. Gary was talking about the power of Snapchat a few years ago, how, you know, users' attention on Snapchat, they was consuming stories more and reading them more, and it's the same with TikTok. The amount of time that people spend on that a day, you know, my partner, she's constantly on TikTok, and, you know, she was always talking about people who she follows on there, people she enjoys following, you know, what sort of content they do and what she enjoys. So, you know, if you can find a way for your business to get onto TikTok or other platforms, you know, Instagram is still fairly good, Facebook advertising of course is good, but yeah, Be Real you're seeing a lot of nowadays. I don't know what can be done with Be Real, but we'll have to see what's real about Be Real. But I've heard about it and I've heard it's good, but, you know, TikTok is the one at the moment. So yeah, get your businesses on social media like Gary says, and all you've got to do is go over to Gary's YouTube channel, and he gives you an abundance of videos talking all about social media and how you can promote your business in 2023 using you know, content and social media. So be sure to check out his channel, and even his historical content on the channel, not just his up-to-date stuff, because he really does have some gems across his YouTube. The last thing that Gary talks about is the importance of passion. You know, when you're passionate about something, it's going to be easy to put in them extra hours into your business. You know, when you finish your job for the day and you're coming home to do your side hustle that you're hoping is going to become your business one day, it's going to be what helps to push you through. It's going to be what helps you to continue doing that. And when you're passionate about something, it inspires other people, and it's contagious. You know, people also become passionate about it. You know, it's like when you have a boxing fight. It's, for example, here, I'll give an example of myself. I promoted a boxing show. Well, I was going to be promoting one it was in lockdown time. Unfortunately, because of lockdown, it postponed it for a long time. But because of the passion that I put into promoting this show between these two boys down where I live, and, you know, really building the hype around it, and, you know, giving my passion, everyone else was so passionate about this fight. Everyone was talking about it. If I put a Q&A up on my Instagram, everyone would be saying, when are these two boys fighting? You know, Wigs, as I get called. When's this happening? Is it going to be outside? Are you going to do it on a local, like, outdoor venue? Are you going to do it indoors? Where's it going to be? You know, who do you think's going to win? When you get that passion, it is contagious, and everyone else wants to be on it, and they want to be part of it too. So follow your passions. Do what you're passionate about. Show passion to other people, and people will love it. You know, when you're selling, if you're passionate about your product. I was watching a video from Y Combinator yesterday about selling. I can't remember the name of the gentleman in the video, but he talked about, you know, when you're a founder, the passion that you have for your product really does help to come through when you're trying to sell your product or your software, your platform to other people. So if you show that passion in life and for what you do, it's really going to pay benefit to you in your business, your personal life, whatever you put your mind to. If you've got passion there, you will succeed. So yeah, that's 5 lessons from the book Crush It. You know, a real great book from Gary Vee, one that I'd recommend anyone to read. if you haven't already, or listen to it on audiobook. And yeah, give it a read. I'll leave a link down below for you guys to get it if you haven't read it already, and I hope you enjoy it and find it as enjoyable as I do. And of course, go and check out Gary's YouTube channel and his other platforms, because he puts out some spectacular content. But as always, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do drop a subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Liked the video. If you want to hear from me every weekend, then subscribe to my email list down below, where I'll shoot you out some great content on the weekly, things that are on my mind, things that I've learned. And yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video. Take care, guys. See you soon.